So half of 2025 has already gone, and I cannot believe how quickly this year is going. I want to take a look at some cards that we've pulled, and also some cards that we've purchased over the past half a year to see what amazing stuff you guys may not have actually seen. So yes, I have some cards in top loaders that I've purchased over this past half a year. And honestly, this is my second time filming this video. I was editing this, and basically, because of like my lighting in my room, this light was in the frame the whole time. And it was so frustrating. And I'm just thinking, like, as I'm editing it, if it's frustrating for me, it's going to be frustrating for you. But we're going to take a look at these cards together and just have a look and see what we've got. First off, we do have a Lillie card. Now, I purchased this off of eBay, and it is beautiful. It's the Chinese one, it's not the Japanese one. The Japanese one is massively expensive, but I think this is the only way I could have got hold of one of them. Now, I don't know if it's damaged or not. See, there's a little white speck there, and I don't think that is damage. But on the back, there is a little white dink in the corner. So there's no way that this card's ever going to get a 10. But at the same time, there's no way I'm ever going to get a Japanese or English version of this card just because of the price. So there we go. There's our first card. So we'll put Lillie back there. Next is a Mew. Now this here is Rota no Mew. And I don't know who Rota is. Now this was cheap. I picked this up for, I think, about 1,000 yen maybe? And I don't know why it was so cheap. I think maybe there's a tiny bit of damage on the sides, like that corner has a dink and down there's a little bit of whitening. But regardless, this is still a nice card, and my goal is just to collect cards, not always to have like perfect quality. Well, that does help, So this is very cool, and I just love how it's showing off its butt, like, look at my butt. So there you go, there's a nice Mew from 2005 VS Versus. Yeah, some of these cards are quite old. And I'm still trying to work on completing my base set collections, like the old back collections. I'm missing probably about 20% of the cards I'm missing now. Alright, card number 3 is a Mewtwo X, or Mewtwo Level X. Now, this is also a card I picked up, I think, for maybe 2,000 yen. I will be putting like the value of the actual cards down here as of today's date. If it was like, say, PSA 10 quality. But this is a beautiful card too, and these cards are starting to skyrocket in price. So I was quite happy I picked it up at a bargain. The thing is, on the back, if I recall... Oh! There's actually... Wait, is it under here? Oh, wait, what? Is there no damage on that? Huh, there you go. I thought this was damaged. I got it really cheap. It was on offer. Hey, I'm not complaining. If that is not a damaged card, I will be very happy. Wow, that's pretty good. But anyway, so a little bit spent beginning of the year, picked this up, beautiful card. Next card is one that I needed, and I still need to get the one after this. We have the Gardevoir Delta Species card. Now, this, I think I picked it up for maybe 4,000 yen, because the back does have some damage. So, for example, you can see up there at the top, there's that little weird colouring part. And I think nope, just that part. Just that, and that's basically it. But it's a card I needed. For those of you that don't know, Gardevoir is tied, I want to say tied for my top 1 Pokemon. Mischievous is number 1. But this is a very, very close second. And I still need to get the fire type version of this. That's expensive. That's a hard card to get. But it is beautiful. And it's first edition, and love it. It's such a cool card. But anyway, so there you go. So there's our Psychic Steel type Gardevoir. And again, I will put the PSA price of if it's a 10. It's not going to get a 10 unless people at PSA are not looking at cards, which often they don't. Alright, next up is a Lugia promo. So this is from, I think, Sword and Shield? It's from 2020. So it was just a promo. I think I got it for a couple hundred yen. I thought it was a good buy. I'm not going to take it out of the top loader because it's just not really worth it. But anyway, there's that one. And then I did get another Lugia promo from Sun and Moon. This is a very cool card too. I think there is a tiny bit of white damage there. Maybe you could see if I bring it closer. But very cool. You can see nice kind of like battle pose. Very nice. See, yeah, this is what I was doing like in that last video. Kind of light. Yeah, we want it like that. Anyway, very cool. All right, next up we have, if I can get the card, we have an Umbreon. Now, this Umbreon isn't like the rarest card, but basically any Umbreon card just seems to jump up in value. So I picked this up, I think, for about 1,400 yen maybe. And I don't think there was really any damage to it, which was surprising because I would have expected there to be some damage. But it's cool as well. I love, like, here it says, like, Moonlight Veil in green. So, like, the effect is green, not red. Such a cool card. From 2007. Diamond and Pearl. But anyway, yeah, I thought this is a very, very cool card. So I wanted to pick it up. Alright, I think we're about halfway, so let's take a look at these other cards. Next up, we have an Arven's Mabosstiff. This I got ridiculously cheap. It was less than 1,000 yen, so like probably $7 or $8. Don't know why it was that cheap, because as I inspected it and looked, I could not find any damage on the card itself. But it is such a cool card, unless there is damage on the card, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what is and what isn't damaged these days. But still, a really cool card. So, beautiful, beautiful. It was the first secret art rare I got from 2025 because I purchased it. Although we did get Mewtwo, which is still up on the shelf up there. Alright, next up is Koga. Now, this Koga card was very cheap. I think it was like 900 yen. And again, to find cards from the Sun and Moon era at such a cheap price blows my mind. I love how like his foot or like leg comes off of here. And like on the back, it's relatively clean too. I mean, tiny winding up the top, but such a cool card. I mean, really, really cool. Don't know why I took this off. By the way, if you're wondering why I keep these little tabs on the top of my top loaders, it's basically so I can pull out the card easily. Like if I put it there, it's like, whoop. Right, very, very easy to pull out. All right, now we're gonna get into kind of more expensive territory. First off, we have a Charizard G level 65. Now this I got very cheap, mainly because there is a fair bit of damage to it. So this probably would get, I don't know, PSA 5, PSA 6. But still, I think it was, I'm trying to remember, maybe 800 yen? I mean, for the price, you couldn't say no. Well, you could say no, but I didn't say no. So this is one of the SP cards. I don't know what SP means. There were only 16 cards in this set, so maybe it was a deck. But it's got this really nice kind of like star sheen to it. It reminds me a little bit of the... Oh, what were they called? Oh, I can't remember. Like, there were a special Sun and Moon set, or an X and Y set, where... The Radiant Collection. It reminds me of the Radiant Collection. But anyway, very cool. Charizard. Next up is a Flareon EX. Now, this was a very cool pull. First off, I love that there is this beautiful swirl here. I love cards that have swirls on them. They just look so pretty. They really do. But this is from 2005. And these EX cards are getting ridiculously expensive now. Now, I think it does have a bit of whitening around the edge. So, unfortunately, this is never going to get like a perfect grade. Or even anything higher than a 7 or a 6. Again, look at that damage. But it is beautiful. I mean, what a pretty card. I haven't got any of the others. Flareon, out of the first three, like the first three Eeveelutions, is my favorite. It's such a pretty card. Oh, it's such a pretty Pokemon. So, there you go. There's Flareon. Now, these next two cards are cards I've purchased. First off, we have a Vaporeon. Now, I am missing just one of the Eeveelutions now from the Secret Art Rares from Terrestrial Festival. I picked this up, I think it was 4,500 yen. Cards, these are getting very cheap right now. But it is perfect condition. I made sure that everything is perfect. Like the surface is perfect, the front is perfect, the back is perfect. So if we were to grade this, this would easily get a 10. I am confident. Even with like Tag's AI grading, I'm confident this would get a 10. But such a beautiful card. And even though now these are getting cheap, I am confident that in the future, they're going to jump back up. I mean, you got to think about it. These sets that go down in price tend to just jump back up in value at some point anyway. Alright, the next card is Leafeon. And after this, we got two more cards. Now, this Leafeon card I purchased yesterday. This was 5,500 yen. So the price of a whole box for this card, which is ridiculous. I mean, I don't even need to buy boxes anymore at the risk of getting it. I can actually get the cards I want. So pretty. And again, I had four choices. I looked at all the edges, made sure that everything was clean and okay. Like from the back as well, you could see everything is totally fine. The only thing I was slightly worried about, and I don't think the camera's going to pick it up, but you could see the printing texture is slightly off from the letter. but I don't think that's like a major flaw. I still think that this card is beautiful nonetheless. Which means, as I say, I only need Umbreon now. It is the last card I need to complete this Eeveelution line. So hopefully we can get it if we open up packs. Maybe we'll get a God pack. Alright, the last two cards are from Backed by Boblins videos, and I want to say a huge thank you again to Andy and to Aura Guardian for sponsoring those videos. You guys are truly amazing, and I still can't believe what we got. The first one from Aura's backed video, this is the Sylveon kind of AR rare. It's a 3-star Chinese rare, and I think it's like the second most expensive card from this entire set. It is beautiful, and I am such a big fan of this. I do want to get the other ones, like the Eevee, the Umbreon, and I think it's Leafeon. Is it Leafeon? But it's in such good condition. This is so pretty. I need to go get it graded. And that's the other thing. I need to make a grading video, so I might grade some of these cards. I haven't done a grading video yet. Ooh. And the last one is from Backed by Boblins by Andy. And again, thank you so much. I cannot believe we pulled the rarest card. This card is ridiculously expensive. And I can't believe I got it. Andy, I mean, it means so much that I pulled this in your box. In the box that you sponsored. I mean, it's so pretty. And, like, there is no damage that I can visually see anyway, or anywhere to the card. It is beautiful. I mean, such a pretty card. I do have a Gem Pack 1 set still to open up in the cupboard. And I am considering opening it so I can get the first Pikachu. Because there's now going to be 4 of these, right? But it is beautiful. It's such a pretty card. But there you go, guys. Those are some of the cards that I've purchased this year. And I am thinking to do this for One Piece as well, with like some cards that I've purchased, as well as cards that I've like got in like packs. So if you want to see more like this, do give us a like, do subscribe. And I'm considering doing some binder collection videos at some point too, because there's so many, and I think you guys might enjoy it. Anyway, if you liked the video, like, subscribe, all that lovely stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, bye guys. Just look at all these cards. I need to put like a grand total of what these are worth down the bottom here. Like, again, if they were all PSA 10, which they're not. But beautiful. And I'm so happy I finally have a Lillie. Yeah.